Yeah, as I'm speaking to you, I almost feel there's actually an advantage for people who do good writing and might have been trained in journalism to actually do proper prompt engineering as you're talking about it. Because I remember working very briefly as a freelance journalist myself, and although I didn't really go to journalism school, but I do remember my editors telling me like, hey, as you said, speak in plain language and give the right context and just don't fumble around with um, unnecessary information in
Yeah.
that process. And that really helped tighten the writing. And I think also it helps to give AI very clear instructions and outputs along the way. Yeah. So there is a very interesting segue for this question to sort of like the future of UX, right? So you're doing your master degree right now. And where do you see UX heading in the next 5 years? Yeah.
Ooh. Um, I think it will continue to be disrupted because that's what tech is. It's being constantly disrupted. And it's going to evolve into, yeah, how can we best use the available technologies to create the most efficient designs? I think efficiency is becoming increasingly important, and I'm seeing design systems becoming increasingly important. So not just designing an amazing screen, but designing a component or a small part of a screen which can be used multiple times, which can scale. So we'd rather not have a content designer writing a new thing every day. We'd rather say, okay, there's going to be 50 similar screens. How can we create a pattern, something basic that can be slightly adjusted, that's good quality, that can be used across several different screens, those 50 screens that we see coming in the next year. So creating some like a building block of UI that can be used several times with small adaptations. A metaphor I can say is instead of uh, drawing a picture every time, you're drawing the outline of the picture and then you're allowing it to be copied and adjusted. So these are what we call design systems and design components that can, where you build one thing once and then it can be used many times.